Hi, I'm Aaron, and this is Bitcoin Crypto Info. I want to talk about the idea of BYOB, which is be your own bank. I find it very interesting that this is now an option. If we go back 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, this was not an option. This is one thing technology is bringing to us right now with cryptocurrencies, the blockchain. We now have the capabilities to almost completely eliminate the banks from the equation. Maybe we can still have them incorporated to some degree through lending, find a use for them in general to some degree, I'm sure. But we can remove the largely predatory aspect of them on our society. We no longer need to go to the bank and store our money anymore. We can now do that with simple wallet, an online digital wallet. We all have smartphones. We can utilize technology now. We no longer need brick and mortar banks. The same way that Amazon doesn't have to have any brick and mortar buildings. Uber doesn't have to have their own. Uber doesn't own a single car, So we no longer need these brick and mortar banks to do transactions anymore. We don't need them to store our money. If you look at the progression where people really aren't holding that much actual cash anymore, fiat dollars, the dollar bill itself, most people are doing a debit card anyhow. It's more efficient. You don't need quarters and nickels and pennies. It's very inefficient. Interestingly, with this global pandemic, we're noticing, hey, I don't want to touch all that money anyhow. That's a little dirty, and you're going to watch. That's going to fade away. That's going to be one natural progression we are going to have from this global pandemic. So I love the idea. I love that in general, we can all be our own bank. It's self-directed and it's incredibly easy. You don't have to be overly tech savvy to do this. Wallets are going to become increasingly popular. And the idea of storing our own money, directing it, being self-directed, self-control. We don't need anybody to show us how to do it, to tell us what the rules are anymore. If I want to give you some money, I can hop on my wallet, send it to you. Done. You've got payment instantly with cryptos. Bitcoin's not that quick technically, but there's plenty of cryptos that are. Yeah, as quick as you need it. It can be there instantly. So with no middleman. We don't need the bank. We don't need them taking a cut. We don't need them telling us how and when. We don't need them regulating it. We can now do it on our own. We can all be our own bank. We store our own money. We have our own password. Nobody else has it. It's decentralized. It's beautiful. It's brilliant. It's awesome. This will revolutionize the way money moves around the globe irrefutably. There's no way this will not do that. It is so much more efficient to just move any form of transactions to the blockchain. The banks, I'm sure, are already trying to adapt right now behind the scenes. There are a lot of announcements, actually, on the institutional level of banks that are finding ways to get on board. You heard about Facebook with LibreCoin. The big companies know what's going on. They see it happening. I'm sure behind the scenes they're setting up a network right now. They're trying to find ways, but it's going to be tough for them. It is, because we now hold the power. The blockchain is incredible. It offers this beautiful transparency that we did not have before. The public ledger, meaning that it's a public recording of transactions that anybody can get on and look at. It's fact checkable. It's transparent. It takes away a lot of the power away from the corporations and the banks, if we allow it to. So it's very interesting. The idea of be your own bank, I love it. I think we're all going to move that direction. I would encourage everybody to find a wallet that you like and get one. There's only more and more of them out there now. You can go on the Google Play Store, the Apple version of the Play Store, and you can get different wallets that are there, and you can begin to, we also have, say, Venmo, for example. There's different forms of payments like this where the banks are trying to kind of keep a foot in the door. But even with Venmo, They have a central location. We no longer need that. We don't need that. Venmo is very mainstream. So instead of Venmo, everybody just get a decentralized wallet. You get Pillar Wallet. You can get, there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of different wallets. You get a wallet, and we start sending money back and forth. We don't need the banks anymore. We all keep track of our own money. We hold our own money. We know where it's at. We can move it however we like. We can maintain track of it. There's never a need for a run of the bank then either. The idea of letting all the banks hold their money is becoming old and out of date. So it's very interesting watching this all unfold. The blockchain is awesome. Okay, guys, if you find any value to the video, please subscribe. Go down to the comment section and leave me a comment. I'd like to hear what you think. We're going to end it here. Thank you. Bye.